I
Yep.
took notes, Ryan. I'm
Oh God, is this
preparing.
on me? Is the first episode about me? Am I the first guy? I'm scared what you're gonna find out. Oh no.
Oh my God, yeah, because you know how I research people.
You're second to Nardwar.
Ryan, I love you. No, seriously, you saying that right now is part of the reason why I thought you'd be the perfect person for this to work with me because okay, let's just get into it all, okay? From the beginning.
Okay.
So I have been talking about, I feel like you probably remember, but like 6 years ago when I first started Tailored to You, I had always talked about how I wanted to like solo episodes, like, get on there and just talk. But I would be so nervous. Which is so ironic because anyone who knows me, like, I cannot shut up. But I was so scared of the idea of just getting on a microphone and talking to a camera. But like 6 years later, here we are. We're going to try it and we're going to do it. But enter my guy Ryan, because I get energy from people. Like I bounce off, I feed off of people. And I just feel like for me to take this leap of talking about things, rants, my life, really opening it up, I need you there. And so I'm so grateful that you're going to be here for the first like new iteration format of Taylor Takes. So thanks for being here, Ryan.
Thanks for having me. It's an honor and a pleasure.
Oh my gosh, this is taking me back. My eyes are like starting to tear up. It just feels so good to be in your presence. But yeah, like I said, I've always wanted to record these solo episodes, and like I'll still do guests. I'll do my interviews like we talked about, Nardwar style. You got to do it because that's like my core. That is where I am most passionate. I have the most fun. It's conversation. But I mean, this is going to be so much fun. I'm already having a blast because it's with you. So yeah, guest episodes are still going to happen. I have a couple queued up, which I'm really excited about and to release to you all. But right now, it's really going to be about getting to know me a little bit more and life updates. A lot has happened since I first launched Tailored to You. Let's not forget that. That was the
The OG.
original name.
The OG.
The OG name back in 2019. I guess 2020. But like started working on it.
It was pre-COVID.
Thank you. Okay, thank you for that. That's crazy. It was pre-COVID. But yeah, so I met you. Shout out to Sean. He introduced us. I was like, I am starting to launch a podcast. I don't know anything that I'm doing. I literally bought a book on Amazon called How to Start a Podcast. I still have it like in my bookshelf. And I was like, I need someone to help me with audio. Like I didn't know what I was doing. And so you were the person I feel like whenever my audio wasn't working, I'm calling Ryan. I'm overthinking something. Call Ryan. My mics are still shit. Here they are. Call Ryan.
Yes, they are.
Just a full spiral moment. But I do feel like over the years, like, I don't know, we've changed. There's just a lot to unpack. So are you ready to unpack it?
Oh boy. I got therapy on Wednesday, so I guess it's a double therapy week.
No, honestly, I was thinking to myself, like, is this going to be my therapy? Because I'm in transition. I need a new therapist. Wasn't loving my last one. I actually had Seth Marks on the podcast. He is a husband of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. And he was talking about how therapists are like ice cream flavors. Like you just got to keep trying them until you find the one you like. And I haven't found that flavor yet. Have you found yours?
Yes, I did. I switched therapists 2 years ago. And yeah, it's definitely, it can be life-changing in terms of like if you find the right person. That mine doesn't take my bullshit, so she constantly presses on me. And it definitely helps.
I just like to vent.
It helps.
I feel like though, every time I've gone to a therapist, I end up leaving, like I just talked her ear off and I didn't leave with any action items.
I think you got to find the right one who makes sure that you don't do that. And then in the middle of you rambling, will go 3 sentences back and go, what do you mean by that? And then you just kind of freeze and you're just like, and then you unpack that. And then
it's like trauma.
Yeah.
It's like a that's so Raven moment of like,
yeah. So let's find out how that connects to 10-year-old me.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, here's the thing though. I saw this TikTok where it's talking about how therapists are like almost bring up like harbored stuff that like maybe you shouldn't unpack. Like things like actually if I didn't address these things, like life would be good. But now I'm psychoanalyzing every single thing I'm doing because of what my therapist said. Like, do you feel like that?
Yeah, I mean, she definitely got me aware by my own behaviors and stuff. So now I'll catch myself before I do something that's like not good for me. I'll be like, oh wait, don't say that or don't do that or that's not good for me, and then it helps.
So it's like a positive for you.
Yeah. It's become a
good.
positive after. Yeah.
Well, okay, I'll update you all on if I find the right therapist. But this might be actually I found him. Hello.
Oh boy.
Ryan
I am not board certified, unfortunately.
Ryan Felberbaum is my new therapist. Okay, but going back to those beginning days, so you were at Columbia for school when
Yep.
Sean introduced us. I had just graduated from college, started my first job out of college, and was like, okay, I'm commuting every day from Downers Grove to the city. I need to start a podcast because like 12-year-old me was like, where's your microphone? Because I seriously had like in my brain, once I launched my first episode, E News was gonna hire me. Like I was so delusional in the best way. And honestly, like delusion still gets me off the couch. It's like, oh, like this is gonna happen. Let's do it. And then I meet you and you like fired up that delusion. You were like,
It's not delusion, it's manifestation.
thank you. No,
It's and delusion. It's a little bit of it's 50-50.
totally. But I
Yeah.
remember like we would literally wrap an episode and we'd feel so good. And you would literally be like, it's just going to take one. I remember you'd be like, it's just going to take one listener and it'll pop off. And like, obviously, I do like deep down, like we still manifest, we still are delusional and all of those things but it's like, I believe timing is everything. So I literally thought like the text I sent you, mind you, like this week or last week, I typed out like 7 different times. And then which is so not like me with you. Like usually it's most chaotic, like text and
Yeah.
whatever. But I really want to be thoughtful with it because I wanted this like next format. Like I wanted you to understand like what I was hoping for, the vision. And then I was like, is he even gonna want to do this? I don't know. But and so then I texted to you and hours go by. And I'm at a coffee shop, like cracked out on cold brew. And I'm like, oh my God, does he not want to do this? I was like, no. And then I get a text from you and it's like, let's do it with an exclamation point. And I just like, I swear to God, I did a little shimmy in the coffee shop. But what was going through your mind when I asked you to like do this with me weekly?
First off, I would like to apologize. I'm someone that I pride myself in immediately responding to all texts
Yeah,
and
that's
emails.
why I was scared.
I think I was either in a I don't remember what day you sent it, but I was either in a meeting, I was doing something, then I'm like, I see a big thing of text and I'm like, I can't talk right now. And instead of being nice and
You see a
respectful and
novel from me?
saying it wasn't a novel, more maybe a short story, or a novella, let's call it.
Yes.
I'm like, and then instead of doing the responsible thing of give me a second, I will read this soon. I think I just let it pass a couple hours, which in Ryan is like 3 days for everyone else. Which is not, yeah, out of character.
No, it was
Um,
very out of character. Like
yeah,
usually, like I will be like, "Oh my God, Ryan! Like I literally don't have audio from this episode that you know like nothing about. Like how do we make this work?" And you respond to me like, "Send me the clip." Like that is how quick you are. When you didn't respond to me, I was like, "Oh my God!" Like which is fair. Like this is something. Like this is my baby. Like he doesn't want to do it. Whatever. So, anyways, when you texted me, I had this huge sigh of relief. I was so excited. So, anyways, like once you read it, were you like, "All right, like let's do it"? Like was
yeah.
that
I'm
just your
like,
thought?
yeah. I was like, I I always love this podcast. It was always fun. It was technically my first like real gig, so I can't throw it away.
Oh my gosh, don't throw it away. Brothers. I love that.
Good reference.
Yeah, thank you. I saw them a couple of summers ago at Wrigley, and it may go down as one of my favorite concerts of all
Yeah.
time. I have a t-shirt to prove it. So that is kind of part of this. Like, we're just going to do it, try it. I'm going to stop talking about doing it and actually
Yeah.
talk. And we're going to do it. So, this is the whole concept. I want this to be a weekly show. We're going to talk about life updates. Like, you don't know some things about me, Ryan. Like, this is going to be some news for you. Like,
Oh
me
boy.
becoming a server. You do know that, right? Do you know that?
No, now I do.
Yeah, I know. We're going to get
Yeah.
into it. You know how I recently got married, like how I just live in this new city, making new friends in your late 20s, pop
Not
culture.
fun. Not
No,
fun. No,
no,
not fun. It sucks.
not fun at all. And I think a lot of people, hopefully, actually, I hope maybe they can't relate to it. I hope that they're finding their people, but yeah, it's hard. And then like pop culture, because that takes up my mind a lot. Hot takes, random things that just pop in my brain, just all of it. That's what we're going to cover on these episodes. And for me, it was really about being consistent. I feel like with having guests on, I love that. But, and like I said, we're still going to do it. That's not going away. But for me, it was becoming like, how do I do this every week?
Yeah.
It's tough. Like, I don't know how people, I mean, they must have like a full team in a production, or if they're doing their own, like, God bless.
Budgets definitely help.
Yeah. I'm like, if I could have 17 Ryans, like, yeah, I could pump this. Actually, no, if I could have run one Ryan, I could pump this out. But yeah, it's just, anyways. So this is me like wanting to be consistent, do something weekly and kind of out of my comfort zone. And so for you coming into this, like, I was like, okay, who would be the perfect person to rein me in? Ryan, you've always been my constant and my support from the beginning, from tailored to you to now here 6 years later. So, Ryan. And also, you're just always yourself. You're so unbothered in the best way. You call me out on everything. And so, Ryan, it was just like you ticked everything. And I'm just so glad that you said yes. So, with all of that, should we get into today's takes?
Let's do it.
Okay. So the first thing is the life update. Okay. Oh, wait, also, really quickly before I guess we get into this, I'm going to keep doing this. You know how I am, Ryan.
Yeah.
Okay. So technically, to give the listeners a little bit of a backstory too, Ryan is not like my co-host. Ryan is joining on, and more so because I was saying like I feed off of people. I don't want to just rant to myself. Like this already feels so much easier just knowing that I'm like ranting to you and talking to you. So that's kind of like the thing with this. Like Ryan's going to give me some of his reactions. So basically in these episodes you're going to hear a lot of me, but like I said, Ryan's going to react, rein me in, jump in with his
I'm the
hilarious
voice
takes.
of the audience.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes. God,
Specifically 20 something year old guys that don't know anything about pop culture.
Perfect.
Yep.
And then hopefully, yeah, like those guys, because of you, are going to then listen to the show. Like they would have saw me talking and been like, Skip, they're going to see you say something and we got them.
Yep.
Hook, what's that line? Hook, sling,
line,
and
sinker. Close enough.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do some life updates. Okay, so I'm hitting almost a year mark where I quit my job. So that same job when I met you, well, actually, I had a different job, but we don't gotta get into all my past jobs. Boring. But I quit almost a year ago, which is so wild to say. But when I was quitting, I swear to God, like my body was almost rejecting this job. Like I would have panic attacks over things like talking about something I know like inside and out. I could say in my sleep, and I like my throat would close up. I couldn't breathe. I literally would tell my family about this, and my uncle told me to put salt on my tongue. Have you ever heard that's a thing to do?
No,
And
never.
so I would keep salt next to me. And so if I was having like a panic attack, I would like literally dump salt on my tongue and like let it absorb, and like that didn't work. So I don't know, maybe there's a specific salt I need to buy. But anyways, I seriously do believe that anxiety like manifests physically. Like it was almost like my body was telling me it was time to move on before my mind fully did. And it was just scary. And wait, I'm sorry. I need to pause. I'm like, it was just scary. Like I'm acting like I was dying. Like I literally was on like a Zoom call with the kindest people on the planet. And I loved that job. I really did. But like it was just like I wasn't passionate about it at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I get it. I understand.
And I feel like sometimes like you could be good at something, you can enjoy the people you work with, but it can just like you're not fulfilled. So that happens, right? That realization takes over after 5 years of being at this job, and my body physically rejects it. My husband is or at the time fiance, is in Africa. So I'm trying to break the news to him. Time zone difference. Like he's literally in a tent in the middle of like the Serengeti, like which he did do that, which is wild. Have you ever been to Africa?
But not.
Do you want to go?
Maybe one day.
I would love to go. I'm dying to do that. But I don't think I would do it in the way he did, like trekking through the jungle with like machetes and seeing gorillas firsthand.
That I would do. That does sound cool.
Okay, see, hook, line, and sinker. We got the guys.
You had me at machete. All you had to do was put in a sharp object. You got the guys.
You had me at machete. I can't breathe. Okay, so he's in Africa, and I'm like trying to tell him like, hey, I'm going to quit my job because I've been planning this for a while. But we were trying to wait until after the wedding because like, life's life. So I tell him I'm quitting, and he was like, you know what, maybe just sleep on it. I like couldn't sleep on it. I'm like, no, I'm doing it. So by the time he wakes up the next day in Africa, like I have quit my job. So that happens. Fast forward a month later, whatever. My last day at this job, the next day we get married. But we do like a small civil ceremony. So because we got married in Italy, so we had to like get married in the States beforehand. So it was literally just me and my fiance at the time, the judge, and then we had to have 2 witnesses. So naturally, we didn't want any of our family to know or be involved because we wanted them to like be a part of like the traditional wedding. Yeah. So I hired my videographer as a witness. I'm like, Darwin, I need you to take video and photo and be my witness. I said, and by the way, do you have a friend that I can also pay to take like iPhone footage? And he was like, sure. So those were our witnesses, a part of our wedding day. But it really did feel like one chapter had closed and then like another one was starting. It was like the elephant was lifted from my chest. It was like seriously probably one of the best days ever with, our witnesses. So that's the recap there. Quit my job. We get married in Madison, Wisconsin, where we live now. Then we go to Italy and get married where we met, studying abroad, and we go on our honeymoon. So from about April 18th, the day we got married and I quit my job, to the end of June, like life was a dream. No job, wedding, honeymoon. But like you come back to reality and you need like, it hits you hard, like real hard. Like, boom. It's like, wait, I'm sorry. Can we go back to all of that fun stuff? Like, it broke me.
Yeah.
Like, wedding blues are real.
My brother just got married, so I am understand the wedding process, at least from an outsider, but I get it a little bit.
Wait, did you give a best man speech?
I did, and I didn't. It's quick side tangent on that. For probably 8
No,
months
I need to know.
since he asked me to be the best man, I hyped it up. I was gonna to be the cringiest, unfunny, like I was just gonna make everyone want to groan. And I was just hyping up to be terrible, and then I gave like a very short and sweet, actual good speech, because that's what Ryan does: terrorize and then actually deliver something nice.
No, absolutely. And I feel like I wouldn't expect it to be bad. Like I would expect it to be thoughtful, well thought out, some zingers, obviously. But yeah, the terrorizing leading up to it is almost
Yeah.
like worse than anything anyone could imagine. Cause like you're just psyching him out.
Yeah,
And
I
was
was
his
subtle.
bride
I was subtle with it, but
was his bride nervous?
no, I don't think he was actually nervous. I did offer to let him read it beforehand, like when I was in New York on the lead up to the wedding. But he's like, "No, I trust you." I'm like, "All right, that's dangerous words."
I trust you.
Yeah.
Well, he had full faith and it sounds
Yeah.
like it worked out. But did he have like those wedding blues? Or maybe it's not the same thing for guys. Cause I swear when the wedding ended, my husband was like, whew, like we can just be married and enjoy life.
I'm not sure. He's in a very busy industry, and his world and like his company that he has is separating from another company. So like he didn't really get like they went on like a very small. They're gonna go on a larger honeymoon this summer, and they went on a really tiny one so they can do something. They call it a mini moon, which I'm just like that doesn't exist.
They call it. Wait,
Yeah,
I'm dead. Like when
yeah.
you say they, do you mean like them or like the internet? Because the
My
internet
brother,
calls
he's like,
it
"Oh,
that.
we're going on a mini moon." I'm just like, AJ, that's not a thing. Like I don't know.
It is though.
It is. Oh, okay.
No, people.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
yeah.
people made it a thing.
Yeah, they made it a thing.
Like
Yeah.
like baby moons. My cousin and his wife right now are on a baby moon right before they have their baby.
I've never heard of that. I thought that's just called labor.
You could do anything, Ryan. Like if you wanted to go on a trip, like we could call it like, gosh, now I'm like drawing a blank. But like you could do any special moment in your life and just add moon and like go
Yeah.
on a trip.
Yeah.
Wait, we should go on a podcast moon?
Podcast move. I think that's
Because
just called,
we're
I think it's just a
launching.
business. Yeah, I think it's just a business trip.
Business
that's
trip.
good.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
We can write everything off.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, wedding blues. And that is definitely, I feel like my TikTok, I almost needed to like not go on social media because for the longest time leading up to it, it was all like wedding content and like inspo and all of that. And then I was still getting hit with it. And I was like, no, like take me back. Beautiful wedding, beautiful time. It was seriously a pinch me moment to be able to be in Italy with my family and friends. Like that was wild. So all of that happens, hit back hard with reality. And I knew I was going to get a job. My husband and I had talked about what that would look like. And truthfully, those conversations were more him being like, what are you doing? And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm loving like chilling. Like this is fun. But I didn't want to go back and like do the full like 9 to 5 job just yet. Like my whole thing was once I was quitting and taking the leap of faith with this job, with my last job, was so that I could go all in on tailored take. So I had no regrets when I was older. Like I didn't want seriously, like I didn't want to like look back and be like, what were you doing? Like you should have just done it. So that's what I'm doing. We're doing it. Just do
Yep.
it. What movie's that from? Do it. Just do it.
The only reference I'm getting is the Shia LaBeouf video. That's not really a movie.
Oh my God, I love that reference. Stop it. Do it. Like he's like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Clip it. We got to add that to this video.
Is Shia LaBeouf? Are we allowed to talk about him? Is he in good standing on the internet? Who knows?
Honestly, I did not follow, like I didn't watch the full interview. I just am seeing clips of like how everyone's like dogging him and stuff. So I don't know enough about it. Maybe we talk about that next week. Maybe we both do our research and come back with it. I don't know. We'll see. Canceled week 2.
That was fast.
No, the movie is Starsky and Hutch.
I've never seen that.
Okay, well, that's your homework this week.
Okay.
You're going to watch
That's
Starsky and Hutch.
a more doable homework.
Yes. Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson,
Mm.
iconic duo. Okay, so I digress for the thousandth time. Okay, back to reality, getting a part time job. And I'm like, you know what? Why don't I become a server? Because then I can have my days open. I'm way more productive in the morning. And so then I can work at night, like 3 nights a week. So I started applying for restaurant jobs in Madison, Wisconsin. And I'm like updating my resume and I'm like, what do I put on this resume? Like I have never like served fine dining, like anything like that. But I felt like my experience in like nearly 7 years in hospitality, like I could make it. And I'm raised by Brian and Margaret Doherty, who can talk to a wall and taught me to just like fake it till you make it and make things work on the fly. So I'm like, enter me in the restaurant business. And anyways, I feel like it was seriously so serendipitous because the first job I looked for, like I literally searched like server roles in Madison. And this one comes up for this fine dining steak place. It was posted like 2 hours before, 2 or 3 hours before. I'm like, how does this happen? So end up getting interviewed. We could go through all of that a whole nother time if we want, but I like get the job, so excited. And I've been there since July. So that has been my new thing. A lot of crazy stories, I gotta tell
I
you.
can imagine. I can
Yeah.
imagine.
It's a crew. Like, I almost feel like we're a family, but like a dysfunctional family.
Sounds
I
like the
mean,
restaurant industry, yeah. Yeah. I've worked in
from
it, yeah.
like the ice cream shop,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
all
yeah.
of that. Like, it's just people want to like just get their job done and go home, and like it's and it's fun banter. So,
Yeah.
anyways, I feel like I found my footing. I'm good with this crew. I'm serving stories by day and tables by night. Like it's kind of where I'm at, Ryan.
Nice.
Can you picture me wearing a tie?
Yeah, I could see you working. I was gonna say I was trying to imagine what type of restaurant you would work in. I feel like fine dining, knowing you, is probably the best fit, especially like steakhouse. That or like Michelin star, like fancy, like experience. Like it's not even a dining experience. Or it's not even a restaurant anymore. It's a dining experience, right? I feel like
You just think so highly of me.
anything less than that, I'd be like, if you said like, yeah, I work at a it's just a like a mom and pop like 24/7 diner, like a Waffle House. I don't know if that means anything. I'm from the South, so we like Waffle
Oh, I
House.
went to University of Kentucky. That's
Okay,
where
you're good. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah. All right, you're
that's where
good.
I would go late night. Waffle House? Are you
Good.
kidding me? The
Yeah.
Scrambler or whatever it was? Yeah. No, you seriously think so highly of me. I absolutely adore you. But no, it's been fun. I still don't know how to tie a tie. So I'm actually starting a series called Taylor Ties a Story, where I learn how to tie it. Like I basically have to tie a tie and tell a story in under a minute. I haven't succeeded yet. And I've been
In the
there since
in the
July.
store in the tying or the tie or the telling of a story under a
Both.
minute. Okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. No, neither. And I'm just like, you know what? This will be fun. We'll just see. So, more to come on those. So, moral of the story, I'm one of those people. Moral of the story 17 minutes later, you got to listen to your body, your intuition. Like, seriously, it was my body telling me I needed a life change. And I was already having like so many life changes at the time, if you really think about it, like getting married and like moving to a new city and like not having like my core family and friends with me. I swear to God, it was like the last 3 or 4 years have just been not, I quit drinking. Like everything was just like change, 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 change. But at the end of the day, I've always been me. Like I've always
Yeah.
had me, myself, and I, like that's been rooted. So anyways, yeah, that's how I feel like that's kind of my life update, my story time of kind of where I've been this last year and like why we're here doing this weekly show. I need consistency, damn it.
That's a crazy year.
Right?
I remember seeing you posting the pictures of the wedding, and first off, it looks gorgeous.
Thank you.
It looked like a fairy. Literally looked like something out of a fantasy movie, and then it doesn't even feel like a year ago. Like to me, it feels like way longer.
No, literally, I like can't
Yeah.
believe it. And Madeline, my sister Madeline, who Ryan also knows, obviously, she is making our wedding video
Mm.
because just like Ryan's the only person I really trust with audio, Madeline is the only person I trust with video. So I'm very
I feel
excited
like
for that.
knowing her is gonna be like a horror film. 'Cause it's gonna be like scary.
Yeah, oh my God, you're so right. It's like editing it like a reality show where it's like we're
Yeah.
all just like the moments where we're all like fighting with each other and stressed and like the horror of it. I don't know why I became an Australian, but we'll see. We'll see how that one turns out. But yes, so crazy year. And I don't know, I just feel like taking leaps, like even when you're scared, like I feel like that's been the biggest theme for me this year. Cause like taking the leap to quit my job and then like everything that kind of followed, and then now taking the leap to do this with you is very different. Are you taking leaps? Like, are people taking leaps still in 2026? Or are we just like staying home and like content? I don't know. What do you think?
Probably a good amount of us are rotting. I feel like I fall in that category.
So Ryan is good. He's good where he's at.
Yeah, I take
Well, okay.
leaps.
People need to get to know you a little bit. So, like,
Yeah.
obviously, I know you're like my audio guru. You're the person I call for all of that and just like my go to constant. Give us a rundown.
Oh yeah, I had a crazy year, I guess. Yeah, so for those who don't know me, I'm a sound designer. I work predominantly in video games, but currently I'm on a feature film documentary. Yeah, I work in the video game industry. I mean, all entertainment. It's very what's the word? Not corrosive, volatile industry to say the least. Very
Yes.
volatile, especially post COVID. Recent graduate, not fun. I can't even use the recent graduate excuse because it's not even true.
No, honestly, same. I'm like, I'm up and coming. It's like, bitch, you're almost 30. Like,
Yeah.
you can't say that anymore.
But yeah, no. So I work in video games. I worked on a game for the last 2 years on and off, and it released from the very beginning. First game I ever worked on from the beginning to end. It released in November, which is like one of the probably the biggest milestones of my life. Immediately to be overshadowed by my brother's wedding that exact same week, which is really funny. It's like, yeah, here's 2 years of my life, hard work, dream come
Yeah.
true. I made an hour and a half musical. I also did the music for it. So I did an hour and a half of music for it. Blood, sweat, tears, ridiculous amount of hours of work on it. And then I'll go to New York the next day and just do what you're told.
Did you not like drop it in the best man speech? Like, you should have been like, congratulations to you, but like, congratulations to me. Can I get a round of applause?
No, I didn't. I didn't want to do that. If
No,
anything, I
obviously.
wanted to. I
Ryan,
wanted to get
do you
off
think
the
I'm that
stage.
crazy? Like, I
Yeah.
know you think I'm crazy, but I hope you don't think I'm that crazy.
No, no, no. I wanted to get. I wanted to just get off the little stage and just go back down and start. And was able to access the open bar because, yeah.
Yeah,
Anyways,
that's a
that's
good
for another
time.
story. But yeah.
Wait, that is
Actually,
hilarious
yeah.
though. Like, I'm sorry. Like, honestly, I feel like that happens to everybody in life though, where it's like something really big happens and there's always something else. But you know what? How lucky is your family though that they got
Yeah.
to have like two really incredible things for both their sons?
Yeah, it's actually funny if you know my family. I've always kind of been in my brother's shadow, not like completely in my brother's shadows, but like he's kind of, especially in like academic settings, he's always like left an amazing impression. But he's the opposite of me. So then when teachers meet me, they think it's gonna be another him, which is both like a good thing and a bad thing. Because the one that liked him, they're expecting me and get disappointed, and then the reverse happens.
Oh no.
Yeah, shout out to sixth grade Spanish teacher. Yeah, we don't have to go
Why
there.
is AJ like fluent in Spanish or something? And
He
you're like,
he
can I
used
just go to the editing room? Like, where are the
Yeah,
computers?
he used to be, yeah, but he was like the most bombastic. Like he'd get up, dance, sing, and then you have like quiet, introverted me going in that class, and just yeah, wasn't a good time.
But that's why we love you,
Very yeah.
Ryan.
Thank
Don't
you,
ever go change it on me, okay?
thank you. And other update. This is the big one. My dream company. I'm not going to name names. Not going to name names. Dream company did offer me contracts. Unfortunately, completely fell through. But I'm in there. But I got the meeting. I got the contract in my face. Had my name confidentially written on a watermark. Everything was going well, and then unfortunately it didn't pan out. But I'm in the. It's happening eventually.
Yes. No,
Yes.
honestly, just
Yeah.
being in those conversations and like you're going to be the person that they turn to. And also, timing is everything, Ryan. Like that means that that was just not the time and not
Yeah.
the project, not and then something's going to come up it's meant for you. And
Yeah.
then it's just going to like so oh my gosh, but that is so exciting. Congratulations. I know it
Thank you.
didn't
Thank
come
you.
through in the way you wanted
Yeah.
it to, but like how sick is that? Like that could have never
Yeah.
happened.
It's still very surreal that I'm like, oh wait, I was in that. Like, I look back because I'm still bummed by it, but you know, I look at it, I'm like, the fact I was in that Zoom call, which every other person my age in my footsteps in my industry are probably like, what? Like that's insane.
Do the what
So
again? Like
yeah,
the what?
yeah.
No,
Um,
seriously, you should be so proud of yourself. I mean, you've always
now
kind of been like more like I feel like mature for like your age or even for like what like the stage you're supposed to be at in what you're doing. You know, like I remember when I
yeah.
would introduce you to people and I'm like, "Oh yeah, like Ryan's my audio guy. He is still in school at Columbia." And then you start talking about stuff and it's just like, "What?" So anyways,
One
very
of my
proud of
favorite
you.
stories is thank you, thank you. One of my favorite stories is being at school. I worked at my school and being at like this front desk at the audio thing, and a professor walking by and just being, oh, I don't think I've ever seen you before. What class do you teach? And I'm like, oh no, no, no. I'm a junior. Like, and they're just like,
You're like, "Is it the
yeah.
mustache? Is it
I
the
have had a I
mustache?"
have had a consistent mustache for 7 years. So yeah.
But really,
Hey,
really, really big things
yeah.
happened for you this year.
Yeah, it was an exciting year.
Okay, well, Ryan, again, welcome to Taylor Takes, even though like it really takes no introduction because you've been with us since the literal origin of this show, which is honestly, even like as I think about it more, I get like more right now having this moment with you, like almost sentimental because of I don't like it really has been like obviously Madeline has been super involved and helpful with me like from the beginning or my family and friends, but like in terms of like the two people from beginning to end, it's been us. So this is fun.
Thanks for always a pleasure. I have
Uh
lots of fun, chaotic memories.
Indeed. We do. Okay, the first time we met too, I wanna just, like, go back to that. Like, I remember it like it was yesterday, probably because this is kind of like a humble not so humble brag. I have a memory, like, what's something that has a really good memory?
Elephants?
Really?
I think they have good memories. Or is that
Shit,
here?
okay. I'm like, you're my, like you know how Joe Rogan, like,
Yes.
has them Google stuff? Like, you're gonna be Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So I'm an elephant, in
Yeah.
terms of its memory. I remember, like, just how hungry we both were. And, like okay, first of all, we're always hungry. I feel like you and I, when we're together, we will find a food spot immediately. That's very much how we roll. But I mean more so, like, we, like, really wanted to become something. We were so excited to pursue our dreams and to tackle it. And just talking about it with another creative or somebody who's, like, in that same industry, like, I hadn't really done yet other than, like, with
Yeah.
Madeline. Because in college, I wasn't pursuing this. I was going into hospitality and events. So, anyways, I just remember how excited and eager we both were in what we were doing, how much it lit us up. So, what's so cool is like 6 years later, we still have that, or 6, 7 years later, however long it's been. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you crying yet? Like, why aren't you crying?
I save my tears for my Wednesday therapy session. We already did this.
I'm like, we have been through it. Like, we are still doing what we love. Okay. Should we do pop culture?
Hit me. It might go over my head, but
I'm curious if you know about this show, about these people. Have you ever seen or heard of the show Summer House?
nope.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Time to Joe Rogan.
Yes. Well, okay, but if you start looking it up, does the first thing come up about Amanda and West?
Every clue that as fans convinced Summer House stars Amanda and West are secretly hooking up. I've seen
Right?
that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want to break down with you. So, see, that's the first thing that comes up when you search it. So, essentially, this group of people, they all live in New York City. And this started maybe like 10 years ago. A crew of them every weekend in the summer, or like every other weekend, I don't know how often they did it, but they would go and rent a house in the Hamptons or Montauk. So they would go do that. And it became just like this hilarious show. This crew, Bravo, ate it up. And honestly, it's been a pure joy of mine. Like, they have lit me up. So 10 years later, okay, this now is going absolutely crazy because basically Amanda Batula, she was on like first couple seasons. She got married to Kyle Cook, who's like one of the main castmates, and he's been there from the beginning since season one. West joined the cast maybe like 2 or 3 years ago, and he dated Sierra, like as the show developed, as he was on the season. Sierra, who do you think's best friend?
I'm already lost with the names. I got two names, so it's a 50-50. I'm gonna go West.
Well, no,
No, Amanda.
Yes, Amanda.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Sierra and Amanda are best friends. And now the internet thinks and is claiming, as you just shared with us, my researcher over here, that they might be hooking up, Amanda and West. Now, this is crazy, crazy news for several reasons. One, Amanda and Sierra are best friends. Well, actually, no, number one, Amanda and Kyle just announced they're separating. They're getting
Mm.
divorced. Two, Sierra and West used to date, and Sierra and Amanda are best friends. So, like, what is going on? This is terrible. And West was on Watch What Happens Live. Do you know what Watch What Happens Live is?
I will, and
Wait, you know Andy Cohen, I feel like.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I've never,
Okay,
yeah.
Andy Cohen, he like hosts all of this stuff and like does Watch What Happens Live. He had West on maybe a couple nights ago, and or whenever this was. I'm like bad at the timelines. But West said that like nothing was going on. Like he's like, oh, like we're just friends. But he never like there was a lack of a straight no from him. Like he wasn't just saying no. And I feel like that's like what has fueled what is going on.
Mm.
Plus, usually I feel like when something like this happens, are you so bored?
I'm listening.
Mm.
I'm listening.
Usually when something like this happens, if especially friends involved, like one person will go to their Instagram story and be like, this is not true. Like debunk it, right?
Yeah.
Nobody's doing that.
Mm.
Like Sierra
Mhm.
isn't going on her story and defending Amanda. So that's what's making me think that this could be true. Based on all this information, do you think well, first of all, who are the people that could be hooking up? Quiz time.
Amanda and West,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Could be, they definitely are. He didn't say no.
You think they're hooking up?
I mean, I think you said I mean, if it was something that was like, absolutely not, I feel like it's just such an easy thing to just be like, definitely not.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
Okay, guys, so
yeah. I'm
Ryan
saying it here
just
now.
came in. Yeah, just
Yeah.
came in. Fresh off the press, people. They're hooking up. Okay, what I need you to do, so next week you're gonna watch Starsky and Hutch, and then you also need
Oh,
to watch
God.
the last 10 seasons of Summer House and get back to me on Monday with your take.
Okay, okay. That
There's
is
a
gonna
lot
be
to
a that
unpack.
yeah. That's definitely a tailored take.
Yes. Okay. A part of me also, though, I will say, is wondering if nobody is like debunking the story because the show is airing right now. And maybe they
Uh,
like the press and they like, like they want everyone talking about the show. So maybe this is good for the crew and for ratings,
that's always very likely. Yeah,
right? I mean, you said entertainment world, volatile.
yeah. Especially, reality I don't know how on a scale, like, 1 to 10, 10 being it's big, like, completely like real, 1 being half like 90% TLC. Is it how real is it? How, like
I would say, honestly, like, higher scale of real than
yeah.
most reality shows. I will say
Okay.
that because they're actually friends.
Mm,
They hang out a lot. Like I said, Amanda and Kyle were married. Like, some of them date
gotcha.
each other.
Yeah.
So I do feel like it's real. I think some stuff is produced like, oh, well, this person should be at this restaurant and talk about XYZ. But yeah, no, I think it's real. And so, okay, do you know what Scandival is?
No.
Vanderpump Rules. Okay, search Scandival
Okay.
and see what comes up. This is so fun to tell someone who
Scandival
doesn't know any of it.
Scandival timeline. I see Ariana, Sandoval, Raquel slash Rachel. It's 2 people, but same person.
Yeah. She grew up,
Schwartz,
her name was
Kristen.
Rachel and changed it
That
to
is
Raquel.
I found a complete-ish Scandival timeline.
Wait, okay, can you please give us the timeline? Because this is so fun
It's
from somebody
long.
who knows nothing.
It's long. Oh boy.
Are there like 100 names?
All I skipped down is I see Raquel apologizes to Ariana. Raquel goes to a hospital for treatment with an altercation. then I skip down, it's Raquel enters mental health facility. What is going on?
No,
This is
Ryan.
insane.
Literally, people are claiming that what's going on right now with West and Amanda, let's go back to Summer House for 1 second, is the next Scandival. But you're reading this timeline and how insane just from a couple of glances. Like, there's a lot going on there.
I that was a roller coaster. I skipped just a few lines and it just went from 0 to 100.
Welcome to my life. In terms of
Wow.
no, not my life. In terms of like, well, actually sometimes, but in
In terms
terms
of watching
of watching reality TV, it takes up my life, and I'm not mad about it. I love it. Which, speaking of reality TV, for just 1 second, please tell me you watched Jersey Shore at some point.
No. I watched, I mean, like, I get references, because
Yeah,
it was
so
very
iconic.
popular. Yeah. I get some references, but no. I think it was
No, okay.
yeah.
The other day, so you have to go to my Instagram. One of my videos has like been popping off because I
Uh,
basically just like randomly, I was literally like, "Oh, I'm gonna start being vulnerable, trying new things. This is the year of doing it, like we said. And I'm just gonna film like, a video of me talking about the Jersey Shore and like I basically was recapping how they have always been from the beginning, the second there was cameras on them. Like they never wavered from being themselves. Like they were
yeah.
so wild. It was almost like, is this really happening? Like this cannot be real. But like they were just so true to like themselves. They didn't care what anyone thought. So I feel like they were kind of ahead of the times for like what influencers and content creators and all of that are today. Like they really, I feel like paved the way. Like they walked so like everyone one could run, you know? And I post that, right? Not thinking like anything of it. All of a sudden, I have Mike the Situation, liking it, sharing it, putting on his story.
That's
Ronnie,
hilarious. That's crazy. That is very
Ronnie
crazy.
Roddy accepted the collaboration. It's on his page right now. Vinny, Angelina, and Dina all shared it. Right now, I'm just waiting on DJ Pauly D, yeah, buddy, Snooki, and JWoww.
That's crazy. You
Isn't
got
that
most of them.
wild?
That's crazy. Yeah. That's
I was
actually
just
very crazy. Yeah.
was just excited about it because of the fact that like I seriously do love them. And I was like, oh my God, this is so exciting. Mike the Situations, trying to get him on the show. So this is me right now. Like I've already pitched to him. I've reached out to his publicist. Like, we got to get Mike the Situation on.
I would say I would do some research about Jersey Shore and him more, but I feel like it'd be funnier if I don't. And
Yeah,
I'm
no,
just
I
like,
think
I don't
that you
know
need
who,
to, like, hang on the
like,
side, like,
I'm
and
just
just,
like,
like,
I don't know who
comment on
you
him.
are. I mean, I kind of know who you are, but like,
No, it'll be epic.
yeah,
Wait, I love how we're talking about it like it's happening, which as we should. This is great. Okay, so reality TV, pop culture, that was the take for today because it is literally taking over social media like a big old storm. Do you not see any of this? Like, what's your algorithm?
I think animals, nerd things,
Elephants with great memory?
nerd stuff. That's it.
Well, now I feel like because I like, is your phone nearby? Now
Yeah.
everything I say,
You
your
want me to check
phone's
my
gonna
algorithm?
hear.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying like now your algorithm's gonna change to all the stuff I like watching.
Nah, it's still animals.
Wait, what was that? A rabbit?
The cat. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well, a little bit different algorithms, but maybe we have some crossover at times. Okay, the next take. We talked about kind of making new friends and being in like a new city. I moved to Madison almost 4 years ago. So I feel like kind of like how we were saying, we can't use the like recent graduate or like I'm up and coming anymore because like I've been here. But I swear I'm still like making friends. I'm not like I don't have a full crew here yet. I maybe have like 2 or 3 people that I can call and like go do stuff with, but it's still not like I mean, you know how close I am with like Madeline and like my other sister
Yeah.
Abigail and like my family. Like you've met a lot of my friends and stuff, and like that is like my like they're just like been my lifers, like my friends for literally life. So it's hard
Yeah.
for me to like hang out with people and not just right away be myself. I feel like I almost have to like casually do it, or else are they gonna be like, "What is going on? She has no filter." So I feel like I have to brace them for impact, if that makes sense. So
Fair.
that's how it's
Fair.
going.
Yeah.
That's how it's going. Um, a lot of nervous laughs. I'm nervous, Ryan. I'm nervous
Why?
doing this. No, I'm having fun doing it with you, but it's like, am I
I thought you
divulging too
I thought
much?
no, I thought you were nervous about like, oh my God, social life is hard.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
yeah.
That too.
That
Yeah.
and also I feel like it could be
At
interesting
least
when
you're
I
not at least you're married. Remember that. At
true.
least you have a partner. I'm on that other end of the spectrum and I've just given up. I've just given up.
Don't. No. Ryan, don't give up on me. What do you mean you've given up? No, you have to
It
just
is not fun dating in this world.
what is like what is the place to date now? Is it online?
Online's just gone it's just gone downhill because they're all just like trying to get money out of you. All
Wait,
the
what do you mean
apps are
get
just
money?
all the apps are it's like if you're not paying like the premium whatever, like you're just not gonna get matches. I know guys who could be supermodels who are not getting matches. And I'm just
You're
like,
joking.
yeah, and I'm just like, what is going on? It's weird. And
Wait,
then
what do you
that
mean
and
pay? Like what's the
like
is it like
there's like Hinge and Bumble, they all have like a premium they have premium tiers to get you like to the front of the line or like I know Hinge calls it roses, so it's like you can essentially like bump your match or your swipe to the front of their line, but that doesn't even guarantee like they swipe back, so you're just kind of just throwing away money.
Okay, I have heard of roses, but at the time when roses were a thing, I don't think it was like you had to pay. So I remember like my girlfriends, they would show me, I'd be like, oh, like,
I
should I
think
give
they
the guy a rose?
I
At the
think you get
time, it was
one
like one
I think you get
rose.
one free. You still get one free.
Okay.
But I don't know. But then all that is ruined. That it is all just ruins dating, in my opinion, of just like the natural encounter of meeting people, wanting to meet people. I did go to a speed dating event for the first time. My friend owns it. I have a friend that owns a local coffee shop, and he's like, Ryan, you should go. And I'm like, could you see me at a speed dating event? He said, actually, yes. And I'm like, don't boost my ego.
No, I
Thank
totally
you.
could. Like, those are the events like you thrive in. Like being in like I feel like moments where you feel like, oh, I'm introvert. Even when you call yourself introverted, I'm
Yeah.
like, you're not. Like you are, I guess,
Everyone
and like,
says that about me. Everyone
yeah.
says that about me. I'm the self-proclaimed introvert, but that's a lie,
No,
apparently.
literally. Like I feel like, but granted, I see you in
Yeah.
environments with like where you're comfortable, you
Yeah,
know?
100%.
So I don't know. No, but so did it go well? Did you
So it was weird, and this is part of the thing that irks me. I thought I did really well. I was also going through a hypomania manic episode, so that's a whole different story.
wait, I'm
If
sorry.
any,
No, no, no.
yeah, that's
Unpack
a
it. Unpack
no.
it.
There's nothing to unpack. I was in a weird. I was going through mania for the first time ever. It wasn't
Shit.
fun.
Okay.
Yeah, it was weird. There's nothing to unpack. Everyone's just like, I was just like, that was weird, but it felt great. It felt great. I was like, my ego was through the roof, which is like, I guess a good. My confidence was through the roof. It wasn't because of that, but it helped.
Yeah,
Not
good. Okay.
complaining,
So
but
you went into it in a good mindset then.
I went through it amazingly. I was like, After that, I'm like, I think I matched with everyone because it was like an anonymous matching. It wasn't like you left. Like a couple of days later, they like matched you. And there's two girls I really liked. I'm like, if I get one of them, I'll be happy. One of them actually, the owner of the coffee shop's like, there's one girl you should go. I want you to meet. Like, there's one girl completely your type. Like, she's like you will match with, like, trust me. And I remember when she walked in, I whispered to him like, "Is that her?" And he's like, "Yep." And I'm like, "How do you like, you know me too well. You know me too well." And I
Wait,
met
why
that's
did he
cool.
just set you guys up outside of this?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Like, he's like, I know who your wife's gonna be, but you gotta fight 17 dudes to win her over.
Yeah. I also I think most of the people didn't go to even like date, which was like an issue that I know that I think that he had.
Wait, what would they go for? Was it like free coffee?
No, it wasn't a free event. You got to pay. It included a drink,
Gotta
but it
pay
wasn't
to
a free.
date. You
Yeah,
gotta pay to
yeah.
date these days.
You had to pay to meet people. Yeah, but anyway, so I did. She was the one person I matched with, which was a good thing. And I left. So I reach out to her, and I'm like, hey, and then I don't hear from her for like 4 days. Like it was on Instagram, which I don't like meeting people on Instagram. She's a student, and not to call her out, she was very sweet. There's nothing against. I have nothing against her. But then she gets back to me finally after 5 days. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, life's busy right now. Don't have time. And I'm like, okay, why'd you go to a dating?
Yeah.
Why'd you go to a dating event? But like,
You know what? I can appreciate the honesty though. Like,
I
would you
appreciate it.
rather
I
that than
absolutely,
like? I
yeah,
feel like people like. What's your take on ghosting?
I hate
Like,
it. I
would you?
absolutely
Okay, so
hate
you
it.
hate it. So you would rather someone just tell you, which okay, I feel like
I
most people would,
I
but
have
some
I
people
have
might just want to like not hear it and
yeah.
just be like, leave my phone. I don't know.
I have majority female friends. I've kind of always had, and when I see them, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna just ghost them. I just like, stop, don't do that. Just tell them that you're not
Yeah.
interested. You will destroy them.
Okay,
Um,
well, you're a good person for that because I feel like, yeah, I don't know. And like, granted, I feel like I can't give dating advice to like, I can to a certain extent because like I'm in a happy, healthy relationship and all of that jazz. But like, and I feel lucky for that. But I feel like for the longest time, like giving advice to like my girlfriends or my sisters, it's like, okay, well, you met your, now husband when you were 21 years old. Like you didn't go through like the same dating experience, like the apps and all of that. So I try to be conscious of that because, but I also think, and is my husband going to kill me for saying this? Also, he's very incognito, as Ryan knows. Like he doesn't have social media. He
I don't
doesn't
even think if I didn't meet him, I would have. I think you'd make him up. I think you made
literally
him up.
like
Yeah,
he's just like no. Okay, speaking to that, my cousins called him Manti Teo for the longest time. Because you know how Manti Teo got like catfish and there was like no
yeah.
person. Like I would tell my cousins because I was like, yeah, like he's this, he's that. Like I'm talking him up and all these things. They're like, he's not real because we haven't met him. Granted, he couldn't be around because of his schedule and what he does for
Yeah.
work. So that's why he's not around. But anyways, wait, why did I bring him up with this? Oh, the
How?
apps.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
apps.
yeah.
But I told him once, I was like, we met like the natural way. I loved it at a bar, whatever. Like, I feel like I would have killed it in the apps. And he's like, why do you say that? I'm like, the prompts, like picking my photos. I'm like, I feel like it would have been so fun.
Don't even
And
get me
he's like,
started on
you're
the prompts.
crazy.
Don't even get me started on the prompts. I'm
What's your, can you screen share your hinge?
no, no, I will not.
Please.
I know I need to update it, but I mean, I'm someone that I thrive in person conversation. I think that's what definitely is a shot in the foot for me. Is like I'm not good at like if you don't know how I text, like you're not gonna like I don't know. The texting
Especially
part
if you
doesn't
don't
work. I'm
answer
like,
for like 3 hours. Like, how dare you?
I mean, most people it's like 5 days now. It's like pigeon mail goes by faster probably in the 1914.
Yeah. If you want to date Ryan, just don't text him at this point.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait,
Just
okay,
to
so
fly a letter to me. I don't
yeah,
know.
that'd be better. Like my sister will show me like her hinge, like not her profile. Well, I've seen it, but I'm talking like the guys going through. And literally, I kid you not, now you can add videos, you can add audio notes. And like this guy, no joke, was shirtless chopping wood. That was the first video you see of him. Shirtless chopping wood. I'm like,
I wish, not calling out girls, but I wish there was at least like that much effort put into a lot of the ones I see. A lot of it's just like the most boring. I mean, I know a lot of the guys do the same thing. If it's very boring, repetitive answers or like weird jokes that guys, I specifically guys, like we don't find the jokes funny.
yeah.
A lot of Helen Keller. A lot of girls don't believe Helen Keller was real. Is like, I don't know if that's from something, but I mentioned that to other guys. Like, yeah, I don't know what that is.
Wait, like, so people are like copying each other's prompts and talking about the same thing?
If I had $1 for every time I saw like
Keller?
what I order for the table and it's an espresso martini, If I had a
Mm,
dollar for every time I saw that, I would get like I'd probably be a millionaire.
damn.
It's just I don't know. I don't know if it's just there was a podcast, a TikToker podcast episode that said, "Here's the golden answers that will get you matches," or just we're a hive mind.
Well,
I
they're
don't
still
know.
on there. They're
Yeah,
still on, so clearly it's
I
not
think
working.
I know that one of my prompts, it's like a conspiracy theory that I believe in, and mine is that elevators aren't real. The
Mhm.
world just moves around you. And I've
Okay.
never obviously that's not real. That's a dumb, stupid joke.
Yeah,
That's the most Ryan thing I could say. And it's
but they're
besides
getting
like
to
a
know you then.
yeah, besides like a poop joke, right? That's like the most
Yeah.
Ryan thing I could say. But I do those too, but
Well,
it's
why don't
ignore
you
that.
just say,
Yeah.
like, "I wish I could make yours." I'd be like, "Do you want, like, me to chef it up for you?"
I I
Like, you
I've
could
had
cook
that
like a
I
madman.
have had that happen where my girl's like, "Let me make it for you." Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
So I
It is
guess you just gotta, get a side hustle that's gonna pay for you to pay for dates. Like, I guess that's where we're at.
I don't it's I don't even think it's I don't think that's even worth it. Because I feel like it's just against the user. I know that Bumble lost a bunch of lawsuits for that, of like purposely making it harder. But I think for guys to get dates, or if, like going against their own, like what is it, their own, like not their terms of service, but like what they said, they got caught lying essentially
Yeah.
about what they do. I'm sure Hinge. I know the creator of Hinge just like the original creator of Hinge is just like, yeah, that's not what my app was intended to do. Their entire gimmick was like the app to be deleted, and now it's like, yeah, I delete it because I don't get any, nothing happens from it.
Okay, so we're in 2026. We're what, halfway mark? Are we halfway through the year?
No, we got a couple more months. We got a yeah,
Okay, so we're a little over half. Okay,
first
anyways,
quarter. Yeah,
this is the year that you don't give up. Okay, we're taking leaps,
I
Ryan. You
say I give
can't
up
just
because
like change
I'm
on me.
I say I give up, but I am also a drama queen. I've learned.
Duh. We
So
all are.
yeah,
We all are a
yeah,
little bit. Okay, so yeah, I'm actually really interested to see what other people like when I make this little clip about all of this like dating stuff, like what other people say.
yeah.
But
I know it's not just me, and obviously it's from a very my perspective and my of a guy and blah 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 blah. But I know it's not just me. I know it's not.
no, it's got to be harder for guys too because like you're the one probably like these girls are thinking like, well, at least I would be like, why? Like they got to message me, like they got to be the one
Yeah,
to do it. So you
that's
probably
that's what
also feel like extra pressure.
that's what Bumble's gimmick was like. It was like the girls had a message first, but then the girls weren't messaging first, so they kind of just got rid of that entire thing. It's really
Wait,
funny.
stop. So like Bumble like had this really great idea, but then it like
Yeah.
didn't work, so they had to they had to pivot.
Bumble's entire gimmick was the girl has to message first. So if you match with someone, great. The girl has 24 hours to say something. And if they don't, then the match expires. So it's not like the other dating apps where the matches don't expire. Bumble's matches expired, which is very annoying because some people aren't
Because
always
like
on the app.
what if
Yeah.
you want to go back to that person and
Yeah,
then like they're
exactly.
gone?
And
So wait, can you exchange phone numbers?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
But not immediately. Like that's something that you have to like, I'd be like, oh, here's my number. I don't want to use Bumble. This app is stupid. Here's my number.
Yeah,
Which is
okay.
that was my always line. I say I hate using this app because it sucks. Here's my
Okay, so
number.
that was your line. Any
That
other
is my line.
lines
It's
that
still my
you
line.
still your line. Okay, it
I'm not
works.
divulging all my secrets.
Okay, fair. That's
Yeah.
fair. Okay, so here's the thing. This is going to be our question for the audience. I guess this is more for guys, but we could do it for both.
No, I
Like
think it's for both. Yeah.
for both, but
Say the
like
question. Yeah. Say the question. I'll
you
decide
don't,
I'll decide the gender basis.
you don't know the question. You're like it's for both. Like you're
It's for
like I
both.
don't know the question.
Yeah.
Okay, so like what I'm trying to ask is like if no, it's okay. And now I'm confusing myself. So like for a guy, like if a girl were to message you, is that a turn on or is that kind of a turn off like she's thirsty? And then for a girl, like are you going to send the message or are you waiting for the guy to message you? Like what is kind of like where do you fall on that barometer? Did that question make sense?
No, that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I know
So
it's
that's what
like
we're going to ask
yeah.
people. Like that's the take of this is like we need to know what people are doing cuz I feel like from what you're telling me, Ryan, I'm scared. Like I'm scared for the world and I'm scared for dating.
If our fertility rate doesn't drop in the next 10 years, I'll be shocked.
Oh my gosh. Well, no, but
That's
there's
me being
surrogates
that's me
now.
just that's just oh, that's true, yeah. But
But
Also,
I hear
kids
you.
cost money and blah 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 blah
You're like,
blah.
do you have to like
I'm just
like
dooming.
give every example?
I'm just
Yeah.
dooming and glooming.
I will make up for it for the amount of babies I want to have, Ryan. I want to
Thank
have a
you.
football
I mean,
team, okay?
my brother just got married, so I'm like, my mom's in town now, and we had dinner last night, and I'm like, I just realized that, oh my god, I'm gonna like be an uncle probably in the next few years. And that's weird. So I have to decide what kind of uncle I'm gonna be. Yeah,
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 these are things like you're having
yeah,
like really big, like deep philosophical like thoughts, which is
exactly.
good. What kind of uncle do you want to be?
The one that lives in the middle of the woods, um, comes out of his cave once, like, is Riney alive? Is he okay? Has he been eaten by wolves? And then I come to the family dinner, and it's like, and I just tell crazy stories, um, and then
With the
I go back.
machete in hand, with the
Yeah, with a machete
machete.
in hands.
Yeah. Like the oldest
Yeah,
is like Uncle Ryan, and the youngest are like, wait, who's Uncle Ryan? Like that's what you
exactly.
want. Like the 6 year age gap.
And until they even through their lives, they won't know if I'm really cool or really weird or both.
Yeah. And that's
Yeah,
their code to decode as it
exactly,
goes on.
exactly.
I'm a coder. These are the
Yeah,
things I talk about. Okay, I love how me making new friends turned into like how horrific the dating world
the
is.
dating world is, yeah.
But honestly, like making new friends falls into that
I
category.
think it all because like a lot like the places I hang out, I went like part of it is to go and potentially meet a partner, but then through it I meet friends too.
Yeah,
So I feel like
true.
they're the
Okay.
same environments.
So should I go to speed dating events even though I'm married?
Maybe I feel like there has to be speed friend events. I feel
Yeah.
like that exists. I know that
Hopefully.
a lot of the dating, I have plenty of friends who have like there's dating app equivalents for friends because the same thing. But yeah,
I don't know. For me, I just feel like I end up like I joke I like pick up chicks at like workout classes. Like that is I feel like where I can do it. Like kind of get a feel, get their number, maybe get coffee. I feel like that is the thing to do. Like literally yesterday, I got coffee with two girls that I absolutely like have gotten close to, love them, but they have young children. Like they're both
mm,
their kids are like under 2, like very under 2. And like they're so cute. I love being with them, but it's like it's just a different dynamic. And then I have one girlfriend who I met here who like, is dating her boyfriend and like not in that place. So I don't know. There's just such a spectrum. And I'm like, when do I, like I said earlier, brace them for impact? Like, when do I fully invite them over and be like, are we going to like, actually like get to know each other? Because sometimes
yeah,
I feel like it's like networking.
it is.
I'm like,
Yeah.
can I just like, can we just talk like how I would talk to a friend? But it's like, not yet.
Here's my LinkedIn. Yeah.
Right? Like, can we connect? Connect now or later? I don't know. So I don't know. That is like I feel like my biggest thing recently. And then also one other layer, which I will just drop in quickly before, and then we will wrap this, Ryan, because I promised you a 30 minutes and we're at an hour 15. Like that is so us. Or me, I should say.
No, 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 no. It's I've learned from the last few years of professional life and working in the industry. It's not. It's me. It's I am the a common denominator of the yap.
The yap. We're
Yeah,
yapping. Oh,
we are
I love it.
yapping.
We're
Yeah.
yapping. Okay, so one other element that I feel like kind of makes making new friends a little bit like dicier for me is because I stopped drinking like
Mm.
a little over 3 years ago. So like the people that I'm meeting here, they don't know me like as a drinker. So like when we go to dinner or we get drinks, like I'm getting a non-alcoholic beer or like they'll be like, "Oh, like it's a date night menu. Oh, do you want to split a bottle of wine?" I'm like, "Oh no, like I don't drink." And then in the beginning, I feel like I had to almost like maybe a year and a half ago like explain myself, like explain like why
Yeah.
I don't drink, like oh it's for health benefits, oh like I kind of did have some bad fights with it, like but then I was like, no, I don't need to explain myself. Like I just like let's just let people wonder. And like it's kind of a fun game. It's like
Yeah.
assume. Like, oh no, I don't drink. And then it's just like it gets kind of quiet and then they either ask me or they don't and then I just know that it's like an elephant in the room. Like how would you
I like
react if
that.
you went out you like that. You
I
like
like the
you
mind games.
yes,
I
you
like
like
the
the
mystery. Yeah.
terrorizing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like how would you feel if you were out with like a new friend? Like let's say like a guy. Like do you feel like you would ask or you would kind of
No,
like what
I
is
mean,
today's day and age like how do people feel about it?
weirdly enough, the area of Florida I am in is also known as like the recovery center of the world,
Mm.
or at least of the United States in terms of like drug and alcohol recovery. So I'm like used to it now. If someone says, "Oh, I don't drink," I'm like, okay. Like a lot of the places I hang out, like I said, I do trivia at a bar, right? It's not a normal bar. It's an alternative bar. So they don't
Oh,
even
like a
sell
soft
alcohol.
bar. I've heard of soft bars where
Well,
they like
they're specifically. It's called a kava bar. I mean, some people there drink. A lot of people there because they don't drink, or I go there because I don't want to drink. I prefer my
Right.
drinking alone and listening to Alice in Chains.
Okay.
That was
So
a that
see,
was a that was a joke. I mean, anyways.
no, I like honestly, I don't know Alice and Jane, so I'm like, I don't know how to go with this. Also, I
Yeah.
feel like we're talking about recovery and addiction. So I'm like, I don't know if I should laugh, like, or cry, or like, I don't know what it is, but usually I lean to laugh. So we're in good company.
I'm laughing with it. So
Okay, good, good. Me too.
the
But
guys
okay,
out
so
there, the guys out there, they'll know. They'll know.
yeah, okay. They'll know.
Yeah.
Those listeners of ours,
Yeah.
those dudes, they'll get it.
All three of the dudes.
My dad, your dad, and AJ.
Yeah.
They'll know. Actually, no, my dad doesn't even listen to my podcast.
Yeah, they won't either.
Can't breathe. No, like the three people we could have maybe counted on. No, they're not listening.
No.
Okay, so back to this situation, but I feel like recently, like it's kind of come up more because I've been hanging out with a lot of the same people, and like they probably are kind of wondering, like, why don't you drink? You know? So I've kind of been like just telling, like, okay, I'm just gonna start telling people whatever. Like, let's get into it. Like, let's get to know each other. And but the other night we were with a group of people and they were ordering shots. Like each person was ordering a different round of shots, which granted, I'm like, we're still taking shots? Like, I'm like, holy shit. Like, I
We're
watched my
30,
husband.
dude. We're almost
Yeah.
30.
So, anyways, they're each getting rounds of shots, but I kind of came later, so I had missed the first couple rounds. So now
Yeah.
I'm entering like the round, and one of the guys goes, "Taylor, like, what's your shot of choice?" And I was just like, I was like when I did drink, I drank tequila, and they were like, "Oh, come on, like, take a shot with us. Like, you look like you take shots." Or like you seem like you take shots,
I don't know how I would take that.
right?
That's a
But
weird thing to say to a person.
like, do I seem like debauchery? Like,
Yeah.
what do I seem like to you?
Yeah.
But how I take it honestly is because I do feel like I have gotten from a lot of people when I'm out with them, they think I'm drinking. Like they think I have a buzz on. They think I've already like been partaking with them because like I think my personality and my energy, I kind of give off like sometimes the no filter anyways. Like, oh, she definitely must be drinking because she just said that. Or just like my energy. I don't know how to explain it. So like
No,
a lot of times
I get the same, except the amount of time people say, "Are you high on something?" I'm like, "No, I'm just like this naturally."
are you high on something? I get
Yeah.
that too. People will be like, "Are you high?" Like, 'cause I'm laughing so hard. And
Yeah.
sometimes, like, I might be. Like, fair. But, like, I look like someone who could take shots. Like, I don't know how to fully take that in.
Yeah, that's a loaded. I don't even know what to call that. That's just a loaded accusation, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I didn't partake, as we can imagine. But so, anyways, I bring this up because making new friends, then adding like the non-drinking
The
element, I feel
non-drinking,
like
yeah.
makes it a little bit harder. But what I've learned is like kind of with the mind game thing we were talking about, like it's not my job to like make other people feel comfortable and like make them feel comfortable like with the
Yeah.
situation. Cause like I'm comfortable with it. Like I made that decision. I'm confident in it. And like sometimes like the confidence in your choices is like cooler than trying to justify it, right?
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Was
Yeah.
that like Shakespearean?
Something like that.
Yeah,
A
it
little
kind of hit.
yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Thank
That's
you. Thank
I buy
you.
that on a souvenir mug.
Yeah, like I feel like at Tailored Takes.
I'll give you my tip when people ask me because I rarely drink and I don't like to drink really socially unless it's like a special occasion. My thing is I just do, oh, it's health. No one question if it's health. Just say, oh, it's a health
Yes.
reason. No one questions that because it feels like you're digging a little bit too deep. It's
Mhm.
like, I don't know you.
I said
It
that for the
works.
longest time, which
Yeah.
honestly it was. Like I almost feel like I was lying to myself, like because when I stopped drinking, I honestly was like I hated the hangover. I was like I cannot do this anymore. It was also at a time where I was like really trying to go like deep into like this show and being productive and I'm like the weekends are when I can work on this with my full-time job. Like I need to be productive. I was basically like when I would drink, I would be robbing my Saturday night would rob me of my Sunday.
Yeah.
Add that to a bumper sticker.
That's a good one. That is a good one.
At it. But seriously, I would feel so just like, why did I do that to myself when I could be productive today? Now I feel like absolute shit. So that was a big thing for me. And then I started losing a lot of weight and like just feeling better, working out. It seriously did just like change my life in so many great ways to the point where I was like, why would I go back? Also, people think I'm drinking. So like, I don't
I
know.
mean, to be fair, you are in Wisconsin, which is a very heavy,
Yeah.
very heavy drinking state. Like,
For sure.
I think they're probably top three, if I remember correctly.
Absolutely. No, it's
So,
there.
yeah,
And I was in Chicago before that where like
yeah.
everybody
Also,
drinks and
very heavy.
parties.
Yeah,
Yeah. So anyways, I'm very like happy with, like, making friends and, like, being okay with, not drinking around people, and I just think it's nowadays, people in their 20s are or, like, late 20s, even 30s. I mean, gosh, I'm creeping up there. I'm turning oh my gosh, wait, I'm turning 29 May 3rd, so I'm basically
Yeah,
30.
almost. I mean, that's your 30th year, technically. Not to
I
scare
hate
you.
that. No, 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 I hate that. That messes with me. That's like it's like, "Oh, well, actually, it's your 30th year." It's like, "Wait, so
Yeah.
am I 30 or am I 29?" Like, everyone's my life's a lie.
You're 29. You'll be 29.
Okay,
Don't worry.
okay,
You got
thank
1 more
you.
year.
But I'm excited to, like, with starting this weekly show I'm like, "Okay, bring it back, bring it back." We're trying new things, and making friends is part of that. It's a journey we're all just trying to figure out, like Ryan is with, his speed dating.
Oh boy. I try to pretend that didn't happen.
Yeah, no, that definitely happened. So that's the first episode
Yay.
where a Rye guy joins me, but this was so much fun. Did you have fun, Ryan? You can
Yeah,
be
it was fun.
honest.
No, I did. That was good. That was good.
You don't I don't seem convinced. Like, you're like,
No, 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 I'm kidding.
"It
Yeah.
was
No, it
good."
was fun. It was fun.
Wait, as, like, someone has, like, a gun to your head, like, in the back of the camera. Was
That's
it
the thumb
fun?
that's
Was it fun, Ryan? That is the thumbnail. All right, well, comment your takes. Let us know what you want us to rant about next Monday, or next Tuesday. That's when this will
Tuesday.
drop, 'cause
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Tailored Tuesday, Ryan.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yes, Taylor Tuesday. All right, ta-ta for now.